welcome to episode 2 of the Richard Gerver series, where we're going to be looking at leadership advice.
Now, Richard, you've met some incredible leaders. Eric Schmidt from Google, Sir Clive Woodward, David Brailsford, Steve Wozniak, Matt Walker,
obviously.
Highlight.
Where'd you go from here?
and Barack Obama.
Mic drop. Yes.
I'm leaving the car now. That's all I can say.
And in the book, very humbly, you talk about a number of these encounters. And what advice would you have on leadership? You've met some people, some incredible leaders inside and outside of education. What advice would you have on leadership?
Well, look, I'm gonna start at the end of your list, because the moment that the incredible honour of meeting Obama was very, very special. And one of the things I want to try and do is share those experiences with everybody and kind of hopefully provoke the same sort of thinking they provoke in me. And I had the opportunity to ask Obama a couple of questions, actually. And one of the responses he gave me, I think, is the best summation of the challenge of leadership I've ever heard. He said, when I look back on my 8 years in the White House, he said, when I arrived in the White House, myself and my people all thought most of the solutions to the problems we faced would be technical by nature, right? Most of the problems we would face would be technical, and therefore most of the solutions would be technical. He said, when I reflect on my 8 years in the White House, what I realise is that virtually none of my problems were technical by nature. They were all human. They were all centred around greed, jealousy, love, hatred. And he said, when I advise people about leadership now, it's always to remember that it is about people. And a number of years ago, I felt passionately the same way, and reflecting on my time as a leader, as a head teacher at Grange, one of the things I remember saying afterwards was that systems and structures change nothing, people do. But we seem to fixate on the implementation of systems and structures. And one of the things for me around leadership is it's very easy, under the pressure and scrutiny that we're under, to fixate about those systems and structures. Let's just find a system to implement. Let's just find a structure that finds the answer. Let's just get ourselves into a safe place again. And I think for me, that's the real tragedy, because that's at best management, and leadership is always about people. Another thing that I've often said to people is that for me, leadership is about serving others. And I know it's an overused cliche, but I passionately believe it. Our greatest privilege as leaders is to serve the people who work for us and with us. A teacher, every minute of every hour of every day, is actually exhibiting leadership, because what they're doing is empowering their students. And as you graduate through the system into management as a teacher, into a leadership team, the principles are exactly the same. The only way you truly make a difference to an organisation and the people in it is to lead human beings, not systems and structures.
That's so lovely. Have you got anything to add there, Tim? I think I'm speechless, to be honest, Tim. That was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much.
Thank President Obama.
Yes. No, just name drop. Boom.
As many times as I can fit that in.
Obama.
Barry, as I like to call it.
I literally have that photo on me all the time.
Sorry.
Oh, trust me, it's on my phone, it's on my screensavers. I've even replaced the TV in the living room with a picture of it.
It's like this, it's the missus. Where's the wedding photograph? Oh no, replaced it.
It's gone.
Need a Spencer Blue or Obama.
In fact, I'm coming up to my first anniversary of Barry and I spending time together.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing.
I'm going to bake a cake.
Yeah, lovely.
That Obama wallpaper is absolutely wonderful.
That's fine.